What's popping? Welcome to the vid. Now, of course, this is one of those videos where it's mainly just going to be a lot of ranting. Let's be honest here. Gaming right now for streamers in a very weird state. Now let's talk about it. Why not? What I'm here for. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share. Let's talk about it, baby. Alright, so peep it. We're all in a space where we're trying to find, as content creators, something that we can sink our teeth into and really dive in and just build the best community possible for our streams and just have fun. Now, right now, it's a lot of issues going on with that. Let's start off with one. Games like Warzone. I'm on my Xbox right now currently. Same name if you want to add me up. Warzone right now is in a fucking shamble. You got hackers, aimbotters, all anything you could think of. I've even seen videos now. Apparently, people have God mode on playing Plunder. Fucking Plunder, man. Like, come on. And you got games like Apex, where now we're dealing with the DDoS issue. We got games like 2K. Well, we know where next gen went. Then we got current gen with speed boosting. MLB The Show has its moments with me. That's mainly what I've been playing recently, but it still hasn't hit that void for me. I've got all these games, old and new. Ask me how many of those I actually play. Like, I've been dabbling in everything. I even re-downloaded Fortnite. I can't fucking stand it. But because of the situation of what gaming is in right now, and also making sure you have people to play certain games with, it doesn't always work out the way that you hope for. And right now, as content creators and streamers, man, we're running out of ideas. Now, if you're a streamer, man, you know, you already see the layout here. 9 out of 10, this is my streaming setup. This is how everything's going down on my chatting screen right now. We all trying to find something. Unfortunately, unless you're into something so heavily, it may not stick. In terms of how we go about our day-to-days, and now that I've started doing YouTube videos, we have to find other ways to provide content. Now, there's the 2K creators who are really out here pushing it as much as they can, knowing how bad the gameplay has been and how the game is currently in the state that it's in. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You got folks like Joe Knows who are now King Legend on current gen because they blew up on a vid. And because of that grind, they're able to put out more content for you guys. He hits Legend. He has a Giannis build. You know, you've got Ben Simmons builds. You got it all. He's giving you everything he can. Whereas the average person like me, I went from starting as an Overwatch streamer very briefly, streaming from a Connect on Mixer. Yes, I know, it died. I get it. Then we go into the Modern Warfare remaster. To me being the Call of Duty guy for so long over there. And then that turned into 2K really taking a hold of me for a while. And nothing else really sat and sunk in. Black Ops 4 came out, and that's pretty much what put me as a partner on Mixer and really put me in a position to be able to keep pushing content as a streamer until that kind of got dulled out and boring. Now, in that dulled out and boring period, you have a lot of time to try out different things. 2K19 came around, 2K20. It was all I was about. Unfortunately, 2K21 came out, and we, like I've stated already in this video, we know what happened. Now we have games such as New World out that a lot of people are really gravitating to. Splitgate apparently is taking over very quickly in the realm of a Destiny, Halo type of vibe until the new Halo Infinite decides to come out. We do know other games are coming out, like a 2K22 that I'm hoping personally is really good. Battlefield is going to finally come out again. I'm really hoping that takes over because Warzone right now, as much as I love Call of Duty, they have to have an anti-cheat system. Let's be frank here. If we don't have an anti-cheat system for that game, we're pretty much fucked. Now, I wanted to be clear here. This, of course, is just me ranting. But at the same time, it's also wanting to know what other creators are out there that are really trying to push something and just don't know what to do. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you stream, where you stream at, what games you're interested in, all that good stuff, man. And hopefully you find some interest with some other people down in the comments as well. I want to tell you, as a content creator, it's so hard to really continue to push out content because games do become stale. Sometimes you don't always have the same people to play games with. There's a lot of the time where you just get bored, just run out of that mental stamina and capacity to really deal with certain things. I know me personally, with certain games, I can get very bored very quickly now. My attention span for these games really dies out very quickly now, and I get to a point where I just don't know what I want to do, and I shut off. And burnout as a streamer and content creator is very fucking real. We lose ourselves. When I mean lose ourselves, I mean we lose the passion for something. We lose that ability to want to continue to do the same thing we've been doing, but we don't want to do that because we want to entertain you and we want to entertain ourselves. And in that process of entertaining you, sometimes we don't entertain ourselves. We just kind of go with the motions. That's why you see a lot of the Warzone content creators that are dealing with all these hackers. They get so frustrated and they want to continue to push the game out there, but they know how badly of a state the game becomes into, that we just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. When you run into games like a 2K where everybody's the same thing and you don't have any differences in gameplays, it hurts a lot of us in what we try to do. Now, in those games such as an Overwatch or games as such as the Apex and PUBG, yeah, those games can be fun, but they start becoming a little bit repetitive. Battle Royales, there's little bits and differences though, and I will say that because games like in Apex, you're continuously battling against different people every time you step into the game. Fortunately, with certain things such as DDoSers and aim bots and things of that nature, kind of run into the problem that happens. Then there's other games such as Rainbow Six that, as much as it's still popular, isn't as popular as it was at one point in time. You got games like Valorant really push the envelope as far as from a team-based standpoint, but unless you're on mouse and keyboard and playing on PC consistently, you're probably never going to touch it. Now, I stream on Facebook and I'm over here on YouTube where I stream and post content as much as humanly possible. However, it's hard to do that when you can get on a stream and towards the end, you're kind of just like, I don't really want to play anything anymore. I think I'm just going to call it. Now, unless you're really into something at that point in time, you're probably just going to say, forget it. If you're really into something, you're going to keep going as much as you can until you just can't anymore. I'm here to tell you personally, you're not alone. We all have those days. We all have those instances and moments where we just don't know what we want to do. And we're just trying to make it. We just want to provide the best that we can for you guys. As content creators, if you're just a streamer, if you're not doing YouTube content, you still understand the process of waking up, shit, shower, shave, whatever you got to do, doing your hair, your makeup, and you log on to your game, whether PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. You're like, what am I going to play today? And you literally sit like I do sometimes, right? Keep this. I go here in my games apps, and I just sit and scroll. I literally sit here for about 5 to 10 minutes when I'm bored of a game, wondering what in the hell am I going to do? And that's why now more than ever, as we continue down this path of really trying to, make things happen, we have to find ways to entertain ourselves. Luckily, we're starting to get to that point now where it's been getting closer to that year frame of these systems being out, these new consoles and next generation of gaming. And with that next generation of gaming, there's always that time lapse of where we're running out of things to do and entertainment value, not only for you, but for us. And in those moments, we have to understand that because of this time lapse, good things are going to come. Like I established before, if you're into New World, that's now out as a beta that a lot of people are gravitating to. Splitgate beta apparently is really going crazy. Knockout City was good for a while, and we saw that kind of just died out a bit. There's games like Smite that still have a great community. 2K is still there no matter what, and the next 2K installment is right around the corner in September. We're gonna get some more info August as well. Also, be on the lookout. We're gonna have a vid coming out for that soon. My thoughts about it and what's to come for the next installment of 2K. Then we got games like Madden that are gonna be coming out, and Battlefield, which is what I'm like really wanting to sink my teeth into. and just something new for Call of Duty. I love the battle royale, but right now it's borderline unplayable for people like me that really do enjoy Call of Duty and battle royales, but it's starting to fall on deaf ears for me, and the dull factor continues to roll into play. Whereas I just don't really have as much enjoyment as I did at one point in time, where every other game I hop into, there's a hacker just waiting for me and a hacker waiting to get him. Like I said, I just wanted to put this video out there to just let you know you guys aren't alone, man. I want you guys to realize that we're here with you. Every streamer, every content creator goes through these moments where we have to realize that maybe sometimes change is not a bad thing. Sometimes you also got to fight through the adversity of those burnouts, but there's other times where it's okay to take a break. It's times where you can go recharge, to get some rest, go out to eat, hang out with friends. I know this pandemic is still somewhat of a thing, and hopefully we get through it. But don't feel as though that you're stuck. Make sure to know that you have other things that you can do in life. That there is something else out there that can keep your interest, whether it be a game or just something outside of your office that you can go do. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to comment down below again. Make sure to subscribe, and hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, night. Much love from DeonVinson. Howdy. I'll be easy.